Hi, it's Laurie and welcome back to Eco Earth. So today's topic that I wanted to discuss was the ocean and the effect that climate change is having on it. Now, our ocean is a beautiful ecosystem that covers around 70% of our Earth's surface. It removes around 30% of the carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere and has done so for years. Within this underwater paradise, life absolutely thrives in the form of animals, plants, even down to the tiniest phytoplankton that provides food and absorbs carbon dioxide. They account for around half of all photosynthesis on the entire planet and are essential in oxygen production. However, this world is under threat. As the climate increases, the extra heat has mainly been absorbed by the ocean, causing a rise in temperature. This warming, even to the slightest degree, can have detrimental effects on our underwater world and the life that lives there. It can cause coral bleaching, affect animal migrations, and contribute to rising sea levels, causing flooding and storms. Now, coral reefs are one of the most diverse ecosystems that we have on this planet, and they're dying. Their colourful corals are reverting to their white skeletons, and they're breaking up and scattering the seafloor, no longer a home to the fish, sea turtles, and other life that lives down there. Now, animal migrations are happening at different times of year, which often causes competition for the food. Krill for blue whales and fin whales would be vast and they'd have loads, but now they're going at the same times. There is a competition for the amount of food that actually is left, which can cause problems for the feeding. Rising sea levels are causing more flooding in land-based areas due to melting ice caps and glaciers and the expansion of the warmer sea. Also, this can contribute to our diverse weather conditions, including hurricanes and really bad storms. So, our ocean is huge. It is the bridge between all of our continents, and it consists of the Pacific, Arctic, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans. 70% of the planet is a lot, and somehow our land-based human activity has had a massive effect on this. All I want to discuss today is the ways in which we can change our individual efforts to help this and allow our ocean to return to its former glory. So, what can we do to help? Now, the main issue is that human activity has caused a massive increase in burning fossil fuels and the rise in carbon dioxide, which makes the water more acidic and over time will cause the ocean to reach a point where it's critical and there is nothing we can do to help it recover. So, the ocean has survived this acidification process before. However, this happened over tens of thousands of years. At the minute, it's happening at a 10 times faster rate, and so the organisms don't have time to adapt to the changes in the water and the changes in the conditions that they're existing in. So, the reason that emissions haven't caused the air temperature on land to rise above 1 degree is because the ocean has taken 9/10 of it, which is a lot, and is why we can see an effect of climate change more in the ocean than on land at present. However, the ocean is finite and it has a limit and will eventually reach capacity of what it can take, and then is when we'll see the effect that it has on land, when it starts to become more of a problem. We need to work as individuals to reduce our energy consumption and help improve our carbon footprint. It is up to big businesses and corporations to try and stop using fossil fuels and think of a more sustainable alternative to help power things. But as an individual, which is what this channel is about, to help individuals make a difference, I've got a few tips of what we can do to do our bit. Now, don't drive as often, so if you can walk somewhere or if it's close enough to walk, then try that instead. Maybe take a scenic route through parks or gardens, but try not to drive, because even a short trip can actually have a big increase in the carbon emissions. Also, try and switch to eco bulbs in your lights. People leave lights on. If we can use eco bulbs, it means less energy is being used each time. Also, don't go straight for the heating. If you're indoors, use a blanket, a jumper, anything really, but a lot of people just whack the heating up, and that has a big effect on our energy consumption and our carbon footprint. So find a nice woolly jumper. Use that instead. Also, take the stairs. If you're somewhere, big building, you don't need to take the lift. Few floors, just give yourself a jog up the stairs. It's a nice bit of exercise, either way. And also, the final point here is to educate yourself more about marine life, because it has been seen that people care about more things that they actually care about. So if you look at the effects that this carbon footprint and our emissions and the climate change is having on the ocean and the creatures that live there, and how beautiful they actually are as species and as ecosystems, then it's more likely that people will care about what they're doing and be more likely to change their ways. So try and make an individual effort. Now, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you've got something from it. And I will be going into more detail on ocean specifics, such as coral bleaching and plastic pollution. But at the minute, this was just an ocean overview and what we can do to try and help save the planet now. So again, thank you for watching, and as always, do your bit to save the planet.